Let me start with a simple question. If one of your best customers called today and said, I need to move several $1 million somewhere safe, liquid, and easy to manage, would your bank be positioned to keep that relationship or would that money walk out of the door? That is the challenge we help banks solve every day. IntraFi is the industry's most powerful and most capable deposit network. Our focus is on helping banks strengthen funding, manage liquidity, and develop large, relationship-driven deposits that are often the hardest to win and the easiest to lose. I'm Chris Ely, Director of Business Development, and I'd like to show you how IntraFi can bring the power of the network to your bank. What makes IntraFi different starts with unmatched scale and a decades-long track record of reliability. More than 3,000 financial institutions participate in the network with hundreds of billions of dollars currently placed. This enables access to hundreds of millions in FDIC insurance per insurable entity and a reciprocal capacity exceeding billions per bank. And the differentiator is not simply size, it's the ability to access expanded FDIC coverage with the confidence and the support that IntraFi provides. What's more, recent law now significantly increases the amount of reciprocal deposits that banks can treat as non-brokered. This signals a further acceptance of reciprocal deposits, a solution invented by IntraFi as a critical component of banking. The concept of how this works is actually quite simple. Through ICS and CDARS, customer deposits are divided into amounts below the standard FDIC insurance limits and placed across a network of banks. The customer gains access to expanded FDIC coverage while continuing to work directly with one institution. This provides not only additional FDIC coverage, but also simplicity. One relationship, one point of contact, one trusted bank. IntraFi provides flexibility that helps banks manage their funding as well. Banks needing funding can receive reciprocal deposits as on-balance sheet funds, whereas banks with excess liquidity can utilize one-way sell to earn fee income in exchange for the deposits. And finally, banks can also pull liquidity from the network in the form of wholesale funding. And of course, as conditions change, banks can move between these approaches, creating funding that adapts alongside their balance sheet needs. This capability gives banks a reliable balance sheet management option. And to use these programs to the full extent, IntraFi provides the highest per bank, per depositor capacity in the industry. Banks can maintain funds on balance sheet, generate fee income, acquire wholesale funding, and also reduce collateralization burdens. And you do this not only via liquid accounts through the ICS program, but also in the form of CDs through CDARS. Every bank we work with has its own unique set of needs, and not only does IntraFi have the full suite of solutions, but we can do this with reliability and confidence. These programs have helped support banks nationwide, not only when times are good, but very critically during the numerous periods of stress across the industry in the past. This gives you the tools you need to manage a bank with confidence across changing conditions. IntraFi's role as a trusted partner is to amplify the power of your team. We provide dedicated relationship support via long-tenured, experienced employees with regulatory and banking backgrounds. We also have extensive training resources and co-branded marketing materials. The objective is to provide our partners with a top-tier white glove treatment that you would provide to your best customers. So I'll leave you with one final thought. The question isn't whether customers will have large deposits to place. The question is whether they will place those deposits with you or somewhere else. IntraFi doesn't simply help banks compete for deposits, it helps banks use those deposits for good in their communities. That's what community banking is about. In combining the reach of a 3,000 bank network with a relationship model that community banks are built on, we help institutions support their communities. If this interests you or you want to learn more, please reach out. We'd be glad to explore these opportunities with you. Thank you.